Hey, y'all, welcome back to the No Grow Skill podcast. I am Laura Johns, the founder and CEO of the Business Growers. And if you're new here, this podcast is for MSP owners and IT leaders who want to work smarter, grow faster, keep their sanity intact. And today we're talking about a topic that can seriously make or break your bottom line, and that's automation. Don't roll your eyes at me. I know that it's not at the top of your list, but I promise this will be worth your time. So I always like to laugh about this, thinking back to early days of the internet, which we all remember, and people thought that internet was a trend. I'll never order anything online, or I don't trust it. And now we have our credit cards on these little devices in our pocket. We're sticking our credit cards on a vending machine. The way that the internet has transformed our world is something we never knew would happen. And automation and AI, in my opinion, are having the same moment for MSPs and IT leaders right now, in my opinion. So if you're ignoring it, or you're dragging your feet, or you don't feel like it's critical, then your competition is going to thank you for the extra business. Trust me. So here's what we're going to do. The next few minutes, we're going to break down what smart automation really looks like for a managed services provider, where you should start, how to even, without spending a fortune, how to even get your team excited about it, all those things. So, all right, let's go. Why automate? That's the very first question. Why to even do it? What's the point? So let's start with the obvious. Why should you even care? Right. So I know some of you are thinking, Laura, we're doing fine. We're busy. Automation doesn't matter to us. We've got good clients, good people internally. We don't have time for this right now. I've heard that before. But here's the thing, what got you here will not get you to that next level, period. That is fact. So think about it. How many hours do you pay your best people right now to do things that AI or a bot or automation could potentially knock out, like sorting tickets, copying notes from one tool to the other, chasing down late invoices? Nothing kills morale faster than asking really talented technicians or people to do these mindless, I call them $10 tasks, repetitive work all day. It's boring. They resent it, and human mistakes happen. And actually using automation helps prevent that. So it flips it on its head, like hiring a robot that doesn't take lunch breaks, never calls in sick, does exactly what you tell it to every single time. That's what automation can do for you. And it focuses up your people to focus on those real problems that could upsell new projects or keep clients happier longer. So if you want to know or figure out like where in your process you're leaking money, this is where you can do a good automation assessment, plan it and figure out where are our leaks. Let's find out how to fill in those leaks with automation. So the big question I always get is, I don't have time to build this fancy system. And I get that. I know that seems time consuming, but you don't really need like custom coding to make a big impact. You need to do these few things. Okay. So number one, automate your biggest time wasters first. Like I was just talking about ticket routing. If y'all are still manually deciding who should handle what tickets, stop right now. Set up rules so that tickets get sorted and assigned automatically. Your client onboarding, the second you close a new deal, you should have an email go out, the user account set up, welcome call booked, all of it on autopilot. Your monthly reporting, your technician should not be spending hours formatting PDFs. This all could be automated. Number two, your sales pipeline. New leads come in, they get an instant email, they get added to your regular nurture sequence that you're doing. You don't leave them hanging for 3 days. You can use an online scheduler like I'm doing. If you're still emailing back and forth to find time for a call, stop that right now. Your calendar can do that for you. Automation can do that for you. And drip campaigns. We love drip campaigns. Warm these cold leads up without lifting an absolute finger. Your future self will thank you. I promise. Automation is key in sales and marketing. And then billing follow-ups. This is a great opportunity. Invoice reminders could be automatic. Payment confirmations, automatic. Past due, kick off a friendly nudge. Nobody has to feel awkward about calling Uncle Bob about his overdue invoice. You can set up sequences that get more aggressive in communication. So you get the idea here. There's so many different ways. Almost every modern CRM or PSA that you're already paying for probably has these features. They may just be sitting there waiting for you to flip them on. So here's what I want you to remember. Don't try to automate your entire company overnight. Pick one thing. Start with sales and marketing, maybe your entry point into the business, get it running smoothly, and then move to the next thing. Baby steps, y'all. Baby steps. So here's the next thing. How do I get my team on board? Okay, let's talk about the human part, because this is the biggest roadblock probably to automation. It's not to the technology, it's the people. And I get it. Your team members hear the word automation, they're like, great, we're about to add a whole bunch of work. You're trying to replace me, yada, yada, yada. That's not it at all. What I tell every MSP owner that I work with is this: automation doesn't replace people. It gives your best people their time back so that they can do the work that they love and get paid well for it. So here's kind of my playbook for getting buy-in. First, ask them, sit your team down, say, hey, what repetitive stuff eats up your day? What do you dread doing every single week? Write that list down. That's your gold mine. That's where you gather this data. You figure out what everyone hates to do. And then you start small and show quick wins. So pick one thing, automate that one thing together, then brag about it. Hey, that new ticket rule saved us 8 hours last night. Let the team know, let the team celebrate. And then third, keep it a team effort. This doesn't need to be about the leader making us do automation. Nobody wants top-down changes shoved down their throats. We know that. So let your people help decide what to automate next. Build that list together, workshop it, figure out what that makes sense. Once they see less busy work and fewer mistakes, they're going to bring ideas to you. They're going to be the ones saying, hey, we need to automate this next. So it becomes a no-brainer. All right, let's land the plane. Automation is not a nice to have anymore. It's how you're going to stay competitive. If you want to know where you're losing time and grow by getting that time back and scale without having to hire 5 more people to push paper, this is how you do it. Automation is how you do it. Start with the one thing, workshop it with your team, get a win, then keep going little by little. You'll get hours back into your business through automation so that your team can do the stuff that really matters, and you'll get your sanity back. If you got value today, do me a favor, follow the No Grow Scale podcast here, leave a quick review, and send this episode to another MSP owner that you know. Hopefully that you got something out of this today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.